Greetings. I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And welcome to From Hench to Mensch, where I'm running some henchman level. Well, they're not supervillains yet, but they're making it towards villainy. And a good step towards that is beating up on high school students. Mike, what happened last week?
What?
What happened last week night?
Okay. I don't remember the beginning, but we were told to talk to this one dude's sister, this vampire type baddie dude. Talk to his sister. I remember that. So we went to talk to her, and then she was like, "No, forget y'all." Blah blah blah, and then she controlled us. Then she sent the football players on us, and I sat there and watched. Knight sat there and watched, and then everybody lost their powers. And then we tried to do stuff with them, and then Shadowhound went up and held her, and then she was all like, "Ew," and then she wiggled free and ran away. And then I think before that we got something about going to space. I don't remember.
Maybe Shadowhound remembers.
I don't know, do I?
I don't know. Do you?
Sorry, where did you lead off? I plugged in my headset halfway through to wireless mode.
Well, Knight can't seem to remember what exactly happened about space and what happened, if anything, after the high school fight.
Okay. So yeah, we beat up a bunch of kids. Proud of it. Get over it. Oh my god. Well, I got it. Big Bag Voodoo Daddy wiped our memories. That's what happened. Because for some reason, I am drawing a blank, and I know there was more, and it's so frustrating. I remember the combat in detail. When we shut her down, the guys Rust hit and mischarged in, barely met them. They were holding strong. Then I teleported in with Night, and then I shut down powers. The girl was like, drink blood. And then Night was going to hit her over the head, but I just grabbed her and ripped her off. And I was like, you don't fight your friends. And then we interrogated her, and then she ran away, and we're like, all right, that part's done. Oh God. And then I thought it was supposed to be just Acer going to her dad's. What is there? There's a gap there.
There's stuff from before the fight. There was nothing after the fight.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't remember anything after the fight. You were all like, and he didn't remember what happened after the fight. And I'm like, there was something after the fight? Okay.
Well, there was Acer having a mental breakdown, but,
Okay. Yeah,
because she shoved memories of horrible things into a little girl's head.
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't necessarily because of that. It was the more self-centered reason of, oh yeah, that's what I've been doing the past 3 months.
I'm a monster.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, actually, that will largely depend on what happens in this session.
Well, beforehand, I think I'm having trouble differentiating the previous session to that last session. Because we got the mission to go talk to the teenager 2 sessions ago. And then we left off where we were all in Acer's apartment, well, Martyr's house, planning all this stuff for our business. And when we started off last session, Acer actually started looking at places, or wanted to go look at places. But then we were like, don't you have dinner with your dad? And she was like, oh shit, yeah, I do. And then Babsy came over with another video. That's right. So Babsy came over and she's like, I've got another video to show you. This one, This is the one where I'm just having trouble remembering. God, what happened to that video?
Where they
into
told them
it.
that all the power outages
Yeah,
was a signal.
that's what it was.
Oh, and then yeah, it's space aliens from the planet Zenton telling us to run.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. They weren't sure if it was a warning as in a, we're coming for you, or if it was a warning as in you should run, and then someone was like, well, it wouldn't cut off suddenly as it did if it was a we're coming for you. So we think it's someone warning us to run. And that's why they're like, oh, okay. And so now we have the impeding threat of aliens from outer space coming to destroy our world, which we are not capable of handling. Everyone raise your hand if you think you can take care of that.
And you can't actually run anywhere.
Yeah, we can't run. So whatever race that was can go to hell. But yeah, they were essentially saying, run, 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 run. Galactus is coming.
Oh my god, that's the Silver Surfer. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if an alien shows up covered in silver, we need to kill him immediately. But yeah, so she shows that video, and now it's just like, oh dear. And then for some reason, the next thing on our minds was to go beat up some teenagers, probably because the world's going to end if we don't care anymore. So we went to go beat up some teenagers. And then Acer was like, oh shit, I got to go to dinner with Dad. Oh god, I have to wear a dress. And she's like, I can't wear my mask. Fuck.
So
Anything to add, Acer?
yeah, just that you're going to make me, not make me. You're gonna make Acer have a fucking panic attack in the middle of dinner. Thanks.
What can I say?
She's already mentally unstable. Let's just add to it. It'll be all right.
I think she's pretty much one walking panic attack at this point.
Hey. I'm not saying
Hey.
you're wrong. I'm saying I don't appreciate the sentiment.
You get all dressed up and go to the lovely fancy restaurant.
She's doing her level best to avoid eye contact with anyone. Anyone. As a matter of fact, she arrives early just so she can catch her dad at the door, so she doesn't have to ask the waiter where, for the table and the reservation.
Beautiful.
But yeah, probably catch him before the door. Is he still in his wheelchair? Or is he in a walking boot at this point? He'd still be in his wheelchair.
Well, your dad just left.
Aww.
Daddy's back.
There you go.
He's still being pushed in his wheelchair by the man not in the Kevlar suit.
God damn it. All of her snarky comments about, oh my god, do you have to have this child push you, are gone. But yeah, she's not saying anything. She's just kind of looking at the ground. She's
well, the girl's all grown up, huh?
kind of shoot a look his way without lifting my head.
So I'll just be, yeah, you'll be at the bar. I can pretty much predict where you're going. And the man without a Kevlar suit goes to the bar.
The man without a Kevlar suit.
Doesn't he have a name? He has a name. I'm going to find his name in my
Shamus.
Is it no?
Seamus, I mean.
Seamus O'Hanrahan.
Yeah.
I
don't know why.
Seamus O'Hanrahan.
Yeah, it was Seamus. I don't know why I said Shamus. I was thinking Shaman for some reason, like Shaman Ultra. Yes, I'll go to hell now.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I forgot to pull up the Word doc with all of
It's also really weird that I remembered that name so fast when I'm normally terrible with names.
You're right, Phil. um, but yeah, look, and do you want me to push or can you?
I'll get it. I just like making sure I know where he is. He jerks ahead towards the bar and pushes himself to. Well,
That's-
first the boy, my brain has forgotten what the name of the head
Concierge?
seater is. No, that's a
Yeah.
hotel.
I was like, nope, that's a hotel.
Call him the
Oh.
head waiter, who'll take you to
The
your
maestro.
table. Did you say maestro?
Matra D. I don't know. I'm just
Maître
coming up
D.
with
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Okay. But yeah. She's avoiding all eye contact and yeah. Generally just being very awkward. We can say maybe she has a little purse with her and that's what she's using as a comfort object right now.
Yep, because it probably has a pistol in it.
Well, yes, but she's ringing it. It's a stress toy right now.
You always were a shy girl.
So glad you remember.
So,
Taking a seat, but yeah.
so I'm retiring. What are you going to do? Going to keep up with your old business? Start a new one? You know, one where you don't murder people? He says that actually quietly.
In his head, he hears. Can we not talk about what I used to do?
Oh, he thinks back. I'm probably not going to get used to this anytime soon. Trying to figure out where I'm going to be going to live as a retired person. I mean, Florida's really, really cliche.
Acer pulls out pamphlet of nursing home.
Ow!
He's not that old, I don't think. He's probably not quite in his 60s yet, is he?
But
yeah,
it'd be
he's
funny.
not quite. It would be funny, yes, especially if it was that one you guys stole a guy from.
I heard there's a vacancy here. Don't ask me how I know.
She's gonna do her best to. He asked her to give this a fair shake, so she's gonna try and speak out loud as much as possible. But yeah, I hear Hawaii's nice.
Yeah, if you like volcanoes.
And power outages.
Damn.
Could go to California if you like shit in the streets.
Earthquakes.
And power outages. Here, Alaska's got beautiful scenery. And power outages. And
Well, we haven't had a power outage for a couple days now. Maybe it stopped. He looks up at the lights right after he says that, just waiting to see.
Has the waiter come by and taken our orders yet? Because if so, she would have him order for her.
Yeah.
She's not ready.
She is not ready.
But she would kind of look around and go, you know, that's really going to be the least of our worries here soon.
Why do you say that?
What's the group that Crit Fail's a part of called?
The society.
The Society? Are you
Well,
sure?
I'm figuring they got hit as hard as everybody else.
What? I'm asking out of character, sorry. The ones that
What
we've
were you
seen
asking?
him on. What is the group that he's a part of with all the other?
Oh,
the aliens.
the last
Yeah.
son's initiative. Call it an initiative. Why not? You can't remember what they used for the last word. Of course, I'm looking at a piece at my computer, which has it right there. The Last Son's Council. There it is.
Have you heard of the Last Sons and Daughters Council?
Yeah. Oh, those who fell to earth as the last of their kind, or were unburied, or who knows what.
Yeah, I'm working on a job, and some interesting information's come through.
Should I know about the interesting information? It's not my job anymore.
That
I don't.
depends.
I can keep your secrets, but
That
you know,
depends. If you're retired. If you don't want to hear it any more of it, just say the word.
yeah. But it kind of involves my little girl, and I want to make sure she's safe. So hit me with it.
She does turn red at that, and there's like like maybe the briefest twitch of a smile, but it's more embarrassment than anything. You keep saying that. Those power outages weren't random. They were a message.
Was the message, hey, we've got our finger on your off switch? Is it some sort of an attack?
No. Something much simpler. Run.
Just run?
Well, it was a video feed, so there's a little more context than that. The context being we're supposed to be running from whatever killed the message sender.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
No. So wherever you're going to hide away and retire to, I suggest you make it sunny.
Because it's not going to be there long. Or maybe we'll win. I mean, it's not like we don't have a whole bunch of movies to look at, take guesses. Although I don't think there's going to be any chance that Goldblum and a computer virus will save the day.
Ever the optimist. As much as I like Goldblum, no, I don't think that's going to be this kind of threat. And whatever it is, well, who knows where it's headed. Although, out of any time, in any place, in any universe, I have a feeling that somewhere it's headed is probably here.
Because we get all the luck, huh?
Let's just say there are enough magnets for bad luck here on Earth that there's no way it's going to pass us by. You're one of them, you know?
Martyr sneezes in the distance.
I'm not one of them anymore.
You say that. Give it time.
As far as I know, every heaven carrier has fallen, so unless there was a secret headquarters that they kept quiet from even other workers, we're kind of kaput. And also, it would have to not have crashed.
Maybe they had a domed city at the bottom of the ocean.
That would be cool to see, and I'd be pretty pissed if they did and they kept that from us. Would have liked to go there.
You know, somehow I have no doubt you would. How are the other two?
They're doing fine. I guess you figured I'd check on them too, right?
I had no doubt that you wouldn't, or that you would. And I've been a little busy.
A lot busy if that's the kind of news you're bringing.
Well, I was different busy before. Let's just say one of our new workers decided we were his best chance at rehabilitating his high school sister.
High school kids. That's almost an impossibility. He looks at you.
Nothing a little traumatizing B-roll couldn't fix.
The old scared straight, huh?
I don't know, Dad. These younger kids are getting, well, tougher and tougher to scare.
Kids are always tough to scare. They think they're invincible.
Yeah, but you think showing them a bit of their own mortality would liven things up a little bit? In my experience, it just hardens what they already are, stubborn.
Definitely stubborn. He looks at you again, pointedly.
She's ignoring the look. Oh, crap. Something... Hold on. Oh. You know, something I'd never thought about. Okay, sorry, I was just... Did we ever discuss what actually happened with the mother, Acer's mom?
No, I don't. I think we might have way back, but
Because I was thinking she died in the same event supposedly he died in.
I thought that's what you had as well.
yeah,
And
yeah, that's what I think.
that thought kind of hits her as like, wait. Okay. Out of the blue question. You're here. What? What happened to Mom?
She's gone. She was their convincing argument. You see, I lose her. That's one thing. But if I lose her and you kids, and then myself, that would have been very bad. So after after her, I had a choice.
Glad we still know how to sugarcoat things in this family.
Yeah, I know.
So seriously, what are you gonna do?
Maybe I'll poke into some of my old contacts. No, not that old. I mean, old as in while I was still on a flying carrier. Keep my ear to the ground. Find out if what I can about what could be coming.
You don't need to do that. You're retired.
Well, I've been retired before. Oh, disappearing for what I thought was going to be forever. It wound up being more work. At least this way, I'll be in charge of work. Also, I can keep an eye on the dumbass at the bar. Make sure he's not screwing around.
That might be a good idea, although we'll do our best to keep an eye on him. What, in that crash, what happened to your sword? Did you take that with you?
Yes, indeed. Got that and this. He gets his wallet and pulls out a really, really old picture of your family.
Oh, you shouldn't. You're evil. You're evil.
Yes, I am.
Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh. Somebody failed their role to not burst into tears.
Oh no! Why would you do this? You made me roll.
You did.
I didn't make you roll. You chose to roll.
You tell me. You pull out, dead family members' pictures. What am I supposed to do? Huh?
Laugh.
Ace?
Oh, good times.
This is Acer you're talking about.
I know.
She only laughs in spite. So there's a wide gamut of emotions that kind of flash across Acer's face, and yeah, she probably does her best to hide the tears that start to spring out of her eyes, and goes, Do you ever wish we could go back?
Every day.
Well, congrats. You've taken it one step back towards that. You've got me here, not in my usual attire, without a mask.
Well, you can't wear a mask everywhere you go. You can't hide yourself from the entire world all the time.
Just watch me. Don't you remember? Someone says I can't, I most definitely can.
Yeah. He said, stubborn.
I was gonna say, I don't think Acer has much else to talk about at this point.
Well, neither does he. So it's a quiet dinner.
Yeah, probably. Acer's probably doing her best to make small talk, but it's been so long. And most of what she's been doing since Anvil fell isn't exactly talk for polite company.
And then I gutted them both.
What's
Just in the middle of the restaurant.
yeah. And that was how I destroyed 3 convoys in one night, racking up the largest amount of kills on the highway since. Never mind. That one really bad snowstorm. What else? But yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah, dinner, quietly, finish up. Yeah, and pretty much as long as he's willing to sit there, and make awkward small talk, Acer's willing to sit there.
He's willing to do that all the way through chocolate mousse.
Yes. Yeah, and probably once that's done, the check has been brought over, and Acer probably goes, "How did you do it?"
Do what?
I mean, you weren't kind of looking around. You weren't exactly the. You had a reputation for what you did, even as a superhero. How'd you cope?
Well, just like after I went away, I always thought about it as doing what was going to keep you guys safe. I mean, getting rid of bad elements, less bad elements to threaten you guys. Going away and never seeing you again takes eyes off of you guys.
And what if you were trying to take care of someone really powerful, someone big, someone everyone would notice was missing?
I'd fight with all my might if I had to, as long as it protected my family.
I'll think about that. All right, Dad. I think whatever batteries I did have are done. They need to go home and recharge.
Yeah. Time to drag the Irishman away from the bar.
He's probably had more than enough for both of us.
All 3 of us.
Probably. And yeah, Acer would probably wait for him to get the Irishman, make sure the Irishman can, or is he a Scot? I think he's an Irishman. He's a ginger.
He's an Irishman.
Okay, I know he's a ginger. That much. Excuse me. But yeah, she's gonna make sure he can walk a straight line and take Dad home, and then
Yep.
Yeah, probably head back herself. And what's funny is, she didn't bring anything to change into immediately after dinner. So she's going to go home just like she's dressed.
Okay. So, probably one of the few people who are awake because they don't keep good time anyway. It's night. So Night gets to redress.
Eat a snack cake and be like, Oh, that looks good. Wear that more often. Look professional.
She kind of looks down and thinks, professional? Good night, night. Probably heading towards the door, and as she's just about to shut it behind her, she pokes her head out and goes, and thanks. And, yep, she's gonna go to bed.
Well, I don't know what kind of professional he was talking about, but
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah.
it's probably best to just take the compliment.
Yep. Yep. It's dinner dress. Yep. Dinner is my business, I guess.
Oh, it's better than thinking, oh, it's an evening dress. That would make me a lady of the evening.
I was just like, it's a dinner dress. Dinner's my business. Is like,
Yep, but yeah, now that, yeah. Back home.
Yep. People get sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, news is still talking about the lack of power outages, that we may be out of the woods.
And when are you gonna pop at night?
When's
Are
he
you
gonna
back in
what?
your shorts?
Yeah, I've had them on for a couple hours. I'm like, yeah. I went minimalistic. I only got like 2 beers, 4 boxes of snack cakes, and 1 thing of drugs.
Proud of you.
Just one packet of drugs, that's all.
Lovely.
Hey, you never know when you'll need that. It can be kind of fun on a space station prison.
Yeah. Yeah, when was the timeline for that supposed to be?
She wasn't sure,
Okay.
but there is a knock on the door early morning, and it's the mailman with the box.
I get it because I didn't go to bed. I stayed up playing games all night.
Jesus fucking Christ. Do you ever sleep?
Maybe later this
It is the
afternoon,
night.
15 minutes. I don't know. I don't need sleep. Maybe a couple hours this afternoon. Anyways, I go get the package. I don't care.
Yeah, Acer's
Yes,
not
you
even
do
quite
need
up
sleep
yet.
eventually.
It must be an express package. They delivered it before noon.
Yeah,
Or maybe they have a new
it's
rate, Express. Go
It's
ahead.
got fragile and do not open on it,
What?
and no return address.
Do not open until Christmas?
Acer
Just
probably
says do
pokes
not
her
open.
head. Probably does poke her head out. She's got a baggy hoodie on and flannels. Who was it?
I don't know. Somebody dropped off a box. It's about to stick my head in it. If I can do that. I don't know.
You
Said
could
not to
do that.
open
You
it.
just
I'm
won't be
just
able to see anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody dropped off a box. If it blows up, that's gonna suck. But it says don't open. Why would you deliver a box to say don't open it?
Is it
Is
like
that
an official
point?
sticker that says "Do not open," or is it like written on the box?
It's written.
Ugh.
There's a funny drawing on it. Give me a notice roll.
Oh fuck.
Why? Your notice is off the charts.
Me?
No, it ain't.
Oh no, it's nights, isn't it?
Yeah,
I guess not.
should probably step out. Wow.
Hey, she got a 1. It's better than nothing. At least you can. At least you're not looking at it upside down like night.
Okay.
It looks like a small drawing of a circuit board, but there's a little face in it.
Oh. Shit.
Fires, dude.
It is, isn't it? I lift the box. Does it feel like computer components?
No, no, it doesn't. I
Is there?
mean, it
Go ahead.
could be paperwork. It's light. It's light for its size.
And it's not paperwork.
So, is there any identifying sender information on this?
Nope, not even a return address.
No number to call about why they sent us something we couldn't open.
Nope.
Well, Acer's always been one to disobey the rules. You literally stuck a box in front of her that said "Do not open."
I was gonna throw it out the window and see if it blew up when it hit the ground.
We're not gonna.
Jesus.
We're not going to open it in here. Let's go somewhere else.
Go to my motel.
Actually, that's a grand idea. We're gonna fucking give you a call and give you a call. Are you awake this time of day?
Mostly.
She still sounds sleepy as hell. Shadow. Shadow, you answered the phone. I know
Yeah.
you're awake.
Yeah.
Hey, we got this box that says "Do not open." Can we come and open it at your place?
Sure. You hear him like eating. He had to like chew for a moment. He's having waffles in the downstairs,
Night,
breakfast
I
thing they
really
offer.
don't want to get dressed. Are we able to get there without me needing to be?
Just teleport through rooftops.
Without you needing to get dressed.
She's in fucking flannels and a hoodie. Like, actually dressed for the day.
Ah, well, that's up tonight if he wants to carry you.
Okay, is there a way to fit the box into a pocket in the shorts?
Oh no! Night explodes!
Nah, it's about a foot square, 1.5 feet.
So if it's the cargo shorts, I can unbutton both buttons on the side pocket, pull it out, and I can fit that 1 foot box in there. And then
I've never seen cargo shorts that open up that big. I gotta look up cargo shorts. I haven't seen those in a while.
Oh, fuck. That's almost exclusively what I wear in
Cargo
the summers.
shorts.
It's almost exclusively what I wear in the summer. I love cargo shorts. They just remind me how many pockets pants have.
They let me laugh in the face of women.
Wow. All right. Well,
pockets.
this is the last episode for Paradise Theater, guys. We're getting canceled.
Yeah.
That's more making fun of fucking clothing manufacturers and the fact that they think women don't need pockets.
Yep.
Meanwhile, every woman in existence My pockets don't fit my phone. They don't fit my hands. They don't fit anything.
Okay, so I was actually able to fit a full-size Switch into my pockets the other day.
Same. I used to go to work with a Switch in my pocket, and like this girl saw me pull it out at work, and she's like, "I hate you."
Just grr in your general
Oh,
direction.
just think like Jinkos back in the day. You could put a full textbook in the back pocket.
Jesus.
I used to do that in high school. Wear my Jinkos and just put my textbook in the back pocket.
Jesus, how? You know what? No, let's just avoid that conversation.
I had a very strong belt.
Okay. Okay, you fit the box in your pocket.
He's like, oh my god, there are cargo shorts that have those.
No, I didn't find any cargo shorts that look like they could fit that, but they have too many pockets anyway.
Fair enough. All right, probably grab Knight's Arm. Let's go.
All right, this will be fun. Let me teleport all the way over to the hotel. Beep, beep, boop, boop.
Yep.
I need to figure out how to make other people invisible. That would be cool.
All right, now that we're in his room,
I had to register you guys as guests real quick at the front desk.
the hell you do. We're just gonna teleport straight to your room.
I just guess.
We're just gonna teleport through
That's
every
fancy
single room until we
ways.
find yours. We just teleport through one. Dad, is that Blink?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. Now that we're there, all right, Knight. Here, you open it. I'll be outside the door, listening in your mind.
Fuck it. Okay. Box down on the bed and open the box.
As soon as Acer gets outside, she gets a text.
Put foot in the door to keep the door open, and look at the text.
It's from Babsy, and it says, "Keep an eye out for this symbol," and it's the circuitry face.
Yeah, I got a box with that on it. Now, what should I do with it, Babsy?
Someone will come and debrief you, quote, with debrief in quotes.
That's why they said don't open it. God damn it. Night.
It's already open.
Yeah, too late.
So, there's a lot of paperwork. Some of it looks like it makes sense. Some information sheets about people who are, if you read the descriptions, well, it pretty much resembles you three and Julie. Some
Oh,
of it looks
missions.
like character sheets from role playing games.
Excuse. Oh, god damn it. He's a nerd.
Actually, Shadowhound's probably like, no, Shadowhound's probably like, false identities.
He's a nerd. actually, probably under Acer's breath, she goes, "Oh my god, he's a nerd."
How does Acer know what a character sheet looks like, huh? Is she a nerd secretly?
Well, are you going to like confront her on this comment, or are you going to let it slide, Dusk Puppy?
She whispered it.
It's probably a stage whisper.
He doesn't know what they are, so honestly, he doesn't understand why you said nerd.
All right, they're going to be coming back to our place, so I'm assuming we should get back there. Which means I actually need to get changed. God damn it.
Into what?
Actual clothes?
I was thinking you mean here.
That fun dress from last night.
I am not putting that dress on. We'll probably go with regular work attire. We've got somebody that's going to come and debrief us on these papers. Which means the three of us probably need to get over there.
Okay, bye. Grab the box and go back.
Do you just fucking leave, Acer?
And
Oh,
Shadowhound.
right. I come back. Oh, I forgot. I brought you here. Let's go.
Thank God. Otherwise, I'm like, Knight, you will never regain her trust, leaving her here looking like this. But yeah, I don't know how you're getting there, Shadowhound, but
Yeah, you guys disappear. He's like, guess I'll drive.
yeah,
Gives you
probably.
time to get dressed.
Yep. That change into our regular business attire. Acer feels a little more like Acer again. It probably also helps that she actually slept for the first time in a very, very long time.
Unlike Knight.
Yes.
It was a fun game. I got into it. My bad.
But, yep, and we're just going to sit and wait for our special person to arrive.
So Shadowhound, they just wake you up, show you a box, you open it up,
Yep.
and they abandon you.
Yep. He's like, guess I'm driving.
You haven't even had breakfast yet.
Oh no, he was having breakfast when she called. He was down. It's one of those little motels that has that little lobby where you can go to get breakfast, and it's just like they've got their own little waffle maker and little cereal bar. It's really shit, but it's food, so he eats it.
Gotcha. So you get there, and somewhere around noon, there's a knock on the door.
Probably go answer the door.
First you think he's a kid because wispy mustache, some acne. He looks you. I'm here for the game. And he straightens his
Right.
jacket, making sure to show that you can see the circuitry man face pin on his jacket.
All right, the nerd. Come on.
He goes in, puts his backpack down. There were supposed to be 4 of you?
Can we say I invited Julia to be?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say rather than waiting another half hour for Julia to get here, been preemptive about that, and maybe she
Yeah.
was just in the bathroom or something. Someone was.
Sure.
I also did say, like, when they showed up, I was like, or Shadowhound was like, oh, it's our false identities. So that would make sense that you would have called Julia.
Yeah,
Like,
especially if we were going to be debriefed on it.
Okay, so he looks at the box. You opened it.
She told me to.
Yeah, she's got her mask on at this point. Still, she's had her mask on since she's, changed. But kind of looks back at him and goes, I don't follow orders from people I don't know. So let's start with some introductions. My name
oh
is.
yeah, does this? Hey, you know what I know? You know what I want, Computer King? You know what I want.
What?
Of course, you know what I want.
You want a fate point?
No,
Oh, I get a
there's
fate
someone.
point. Hold on.
There's someone new standing in front of me.
He's not someone you're supposed to hunt down, if that's what you're thinking.
No. Does he have any powers?
Oh, no.
Okay, so he's not. He might not be the virus dude.
My
That's all I
name's
needed.
Acer. This is Shadowhound, Knight, and Julia.
He looks on Eugene, and you're wrong. He goes in his backpack, pulls out a GM screen, spreads it out in front of him,
Oh my god.
pulls the box towards him, looks in it. You went through it. He sighs and mutters something about metagaming under his breath.
Last I checked,
Start.
we're allowed to see our own character sheets. Or has that changed recently?
Oh, he doesn't answer. He starts picking up paperwork from inside the box and adding it to items he has apparently tucked into pockets on his GM screen. Starts handing them out, and the things he's getting from his GM screen seem to be fake IDs. The names that for names that are not you, but the picture matches yours.
Probably take it and look at it. What's the name on Acer's?
Well, you guys can pick your own names as long as it's not your own name. Just making it here.
Wait, you mean you don't want me to put Sophia Adams down? Just so he
That'd be the
fucking
last name you
knows
wanna put
who's... What?
That would be the last name you'd want to put down.
You mean you didn't want to sit down and pick out 3 hilarious names for each of us that we had to go with? Shame.
No, but I'll start doing it if you don't hurry up and come up with names. I've got one that a GM I used to run under used to give people when they were too slow about that. So if you don't want to wind up being named Ebenezer Schnoodle.
John Smith. I love it. Hey, I've met multiple John Smiths in my life, so that it's good.
Yeah. Yes.
Why is my first name Courtney?
Courtney can be a guy's name.
Exactly. I knew one in middle school.
Yeah, and actually Acer's probably says Sally Adams on it.
Okay. And Julia looks at us like, all right, what do we do now? He gives her a look. Nice aesthetic. You ever play an actual steampunk game? Of course I do. He smiles.
All right, you two. We can talk about that after we've gone through what... After we've gone through our debriefing.
Yeah, he pulls more things out of his GM screen. Starts placing them down in front of each of you. Playing tickets. It looks like Julie and Acer are headed for Florida directly. But Knight and Shadowhound are going to Louisiana.
Hey, I'm going there in a couple weeks for real. Sorry.
Yeah, catch a few beads for us.
Wait, is Mardi Gras supposed to be then?
No, Mardi Gras in February.
I was like, wait, because I didn't plan that, but that would have been pretty awesome.
Would have been. Yep, would have been. Next time, plan better.
And the name you got, Julia?
Anne Mablin. Anne Mablin. It works.
Sounds like Anne Mablin's from the Midwest.
I don't know.
Have we been given papers identifying what state we're from?
Yeah.
Basically, I was trying to nudge her into, you don't have to have the annoying accent. It wouldn't fit your character.
Well, but her character is apparently or at least British taught. According
I'm
to
gonna
the-
have to listen to "Hello, Love" for.
Yep.
Some days I wonder.
Eugene points to Night and Moon. Shadowhound, Moonhound. That would have been cool.
Moon Knight.
You two are going to be new transfers from one section of Whitewater to another. Now, you guys would know Whitewater as, I guess, that world's version of Blackwater. It's a security company, quote unquote, i.e., soldiers for hire.
Hell yeah.
While you two are going directly to Cape Canaveral, he points to the ladies.
Can't
I
say
got that
I'm
right.
surprised.
Cape Canaveral's in Florida, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anything else
At
we
least
need to
in
know?
this version it is.
Wait, is Cape Canaveral not in Florida?
No, I don't know. I was just saying, in your world, it can be.
Ah, yes. Just like DC is on the border between Texas and Mexico. That would
Texas
have made
not like that at all.
that would have made for a really interesting 2020. Yep, it is in Florida. The Kennedy Space Center.
It's always nice to be right.
Anything else we need to know?
He looks at the guys. Try not to give them too much information. I mean, we only needed bare bones for you two because security.
Good.
And he looks at the girls. You two at least have amount of information to memorize in case well, they're probably not going to quiz you. I hear whatever it is very important and fast. Has to happen soon. He looks at the guys. Did you check your tickets?
No. I look at my ticket.
Yeah. Plane takes off in half an hour.
Oh, you guys better get going.
I reach out tonight like, let's go.
Yeah, he has a foolproof way of getting you there.
All right, let's go to the airport. Teleport away. Let's go.
Blinking from
Alright.
rooftop to rooftop.
I look at my ticket.
The girls' tickets are several hours away.
What are we
Of course,
supposed to
they're
bring for
going
this?
to.
Go ahead.
They're going to Florida, so
Hmm.
different location, different timeline.
Kind of
He
look at
starts
you.
backing up his GM screen, and you two some more paper out of the bag, which starts off looking like character sheets, but if you look at them more carefully, they're really the information about your characters that you'll probably have to remember.
Oh boy.
All right, this is the newest thing I've seen today. He looks at the watch, but it is early.
You know, I typically remember role-playing games having more killing monsters and solving mysteries and looting treasure. This is honestly the most anticlimactic game of, well, I don't know, what system are we even playing?
Called the Destiny system.
Yes.
He finishes zipping up his bag. Call it intel and intrigue. Yeah, I just have to get you the information, make it look like everything's just fine. Nothing odd's going on here, right? Just a game between friends, I guess.
Be careful the words you choose. I just might take and run with them.
He looks like he doesn't know how to respond to that.
Oh, it's okay. I've already put him down on the contacts list.
Eugene.
Yes. So
Eugene Merman.
Merman? Yes.
No, don't make it. That's a real person.
Jesus.
Just like Eugene Merman, great comedian. Voice actor for Gene in Bob's Burgers.
Oh, gotcha.
So he is a Gene and he plays a Gene.
Yeah.
Gosh.
His stand-up is great too. Sorry, I'm actually kind of a fan of his.
Let's see. What's the
We can
timetable
tell.
for? What's the timetable for this? Are we actually going to need to take anything with us?
Do you ask Eugene, or are you asking me?
I'm looking at the timetable here. Yeah. Between when the flight is supposed to happen, when takeoff. Well, from here to when we're conceivably done with the mission. Oh, actually, we haven't asked about how we're getting back. Is there anything to indicate that in this information?
No.
Yeah, I probably would text Babsy and go, I was hoping for a little bit more solid plan here.
She sends back, I'll meet you in the airport. I think they said you'll be your flight's in a couple of hours. We'll have time.
We'll meet you there. Julia, ever ridden a motorcycle before?
No, but that'd be neat. Eugene says, you might want to change. He points to Julia. Oh, yeah. I don't like all the metal.
Well, and that's where, the lady in the business dress does just fine, but that's because she's used to riding on motorcycles. The dress is tailored for that. We're not going to be flashing anybody down the highway, that's for sure.
Yeah, it won't be like those YouTube videos.
What YouTube videos are you watching?
The ones where the girl's behind the guy and her skirt is too short.
Yeah. It's just like flapping up, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wind up in that corner of YouTube every once in a while.
Yeah, okay. I've ended up in weird corners, not those corners, but weird corners of YouTube too. It's just most of those weird corners have to be, conspiracy theory stuff that I'm like, why does this pop up on my feed? Anyways, yeah, probably would nod to Julia and go, he's right.
He gives you an address. I'll just put on something normal.
In her head, she goes, thank God. Well, didn't she have the little top hat with the pipe sticking out of it? Or am I imagining things? Okay, yeah.
And the goggles on top of the hat.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna miss a chick wearing a corset ever.
No, so. And I'm just, yeah. All right. She gives me an address. I'm assuming her place.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up soon. Yeah. He can show himself out. He was a horrible DM. He accused me of metagaming. I am outraged by that accusation. I'm not going to defend myself, but I am outraged by this accusation.
Wait, no. Flames bursting from the sides of my
Right at my
face.
head. Yep.
Head, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I probably probably get a couple things together. I don't know. Carry on with something. Yeah, small enough to stick in the saddlebag of the motorcycle, but oh gosh, I just realized she drives a Kawasaki? Yeah. She's driving a Kawasaki with saddlebags. I love it. All right, but yeah. She'll probably go pick Julia up. Is she actually wearing something normal?
Yes, she is.
Probably flip up the hood of the helmet. Come on.
You do carry an extra helmet, right?
I guess.
Okay, you said I guess instead of no. Okay, good. So she puts that on instead of having to go into her house and come out with some sort of steampunk helmet.
Oh, damn it. I would have just assumed she's like, it's okay. I don't need a helmet. I'm invincible.
It's okay. I don't mind brain damage.
Everyone says that until you get like a bug to the face on the highway. You change your tune pretty quickly after that. But yeah, extra helmet for I would have made sure to grab one considering I knew I was gonna pick her up, and then yeah, we're gonna head to the airport.
Yeah. So Knight and Shadowhound. By the time they're starting their journey towards there, you guys are probably on a plane, unless anyone's carrying any contraband.
Surprisingly, no.
Not that we know of.
I think alcohol is a contraband because it's liquid in larger than 2-ounce bottles is not permitted. Remember, wait, did the Twin Towers happen in this world?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. TSA will ding you for
everything.
that. TSA will ding you for the snack cakes. Actually, are you guys actually going to go through TSA?
I think we have to. It would be suspicious if it registered that we never went through it.
You don't get registered for TSA. As in, they don't stamp anything.
Yeah, it's not like customs or
Yeah.
anything like that.
No, about the only way they could tell is, somebody's actually paying attention to the monitors and go, hey, those people just appeared out of thin air, at which case you have a whole lot bigger of a problem.
Yeah, I don't know then. Doesn't bother me.
I don't know.
Way.
I just walk. They're not going to fight it because they're in an extra dimensional space, anyways.
Yeah, I don't carry any contraband.
Okay, that's fine.
My contraband is myself.
Yourself and those little shadowy hounds.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna make me get rid of all of my items, aren't you?
Probably.
Even if I have a stunt that lets me have it. Okay.
Stunt just means later on you set it up. Or maybe you pick the pocket of the air marshal.
I mean, I'm not saying anything if you don't. God, how often do you think an air marshal has their service revolver disappear or their service firearm disappear?
Probably only once before they're fired.
So, a lot more often than we probably hear about.
I'm absolutely sure you're right. Both of you. uh, yeah, yeah, okay, I'm not carrying any contraband.
Okay, so the boys wind up in Indiana, having to go to well, the Whitewater building is by Lake Pontchartrain, and it's a very nice building, very orderly, and of course they look funny at the guy in shorts, not because he's wearing shorts, but because he's wearing shorts. It's like everybody else is dressed professionally, and
Hey,
then
they're
there's night.
comfy and they allow for greatness.
For
I can move
greatness.
faster to chase people. Yeah, chase people with.
They allow for greatness. That's the
I,
best line of it.
and I would say I spend the entire plane ride just studying my my identity, because I've had to do false identities before. That's how I've gotten
Yeah.
around in the past.
Yeah,
Acer's never had one made for her. She usually makes her own, which makes it easy to remember.
yeah. Well, it's not a lot easier for someone else to make it for you, give you a name, give you a
Oh,
uh,
absolutely.
college that you graduated from, exactly where you got your degree in psychology, that sort of thing.
Oh, see, absolutely. This isn't me complaining. This is Acer complaining through me. She's trying to find something to complain about. She's had everything done for her. Oh, we were supposed to meet Babsy at the airport.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So the boys are probably getting there around the same time you're getting to the airport, and
okay.
she's probably by us a Starbucks exterior seating, you know.
Right. Oh, wait, who is this right now? Those two or me and Julia?
You two,
Oh, okay.
you and Julia.
Yep. What is Julia? Anne? Anne. Anne. All right, Babsy. What's this plan?
Yes, simple plan. They get you up there. You turn on them and hopefully get rid of any problems. Don't hurt the astronauts. You need them to get back down here. But they're going to have security because, you know, prisoners. And you'll get Cameron out of whatever cell he's in, wherever that may be, and get him back here.
And if we bring any other passengers along?
I really don't care. You can bring them along. You can leave them on the station. You can blow up the station.
You said the magic word.
I am okay with this.
I'm okay with not leaving witnesses.
Just means we got to take more people back with us.
What are this? Not necessarily.
Crewmates. Oh no, we can get minions though.
Yeah, maybe. Um, but so looking at Babsy. All right, what is security going to be packing? What can you even use up there in a spaceship besides a stun baton?
Some batons and tasers. You're not going to have anything with projectiles because bulkheads.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that. All right, and getting back, do we have a crew member on the inside?
No, but with the group we have going in, especially when we have one that can convince someone to do just about anything, and one that could rip them apart, I think you have enough leverage to get them to drive you home.
And where exactly is home going to be, Babsy? Are we just supposed to? Okay, so we're going to be flying up in essentially like an Apollo style capsule, correct?
More like space shuttle. Space shuttle.
So we are going to be flying in a shuttle. Okay,
Yeah.
that changes plans. And what? You just want us to land back here at Cape Canaveral?
Cape Canaveral's just where they're meeting. I don't know where they're taking off from.
All right, let's put it this way. When we're supposed to land, where would you like us to land?
She writes something down, hands it to you. It's a bunch of numbers with a nice decimal point in between them.
Oh, it's
Tune to that frequency, and well,
I fucking Solid Snake. Yes, it's a radio frequency.
Acer! Acer, sir.
Come in, Snake. Snake. Okay.
be able to let our know where you're going to be landing. It's going to depend on when you leave, what time you leave, what angle you leave from. Better to wait until you're in atmosphere so that you have a really good idea.
Well, you're going to be low on time if that's the case. Because once we've slowed down enough to where interference is no longer an issue and we can actually talk again, you're going to have roughly, oh boy, I'm trying to actually think here, roughly 45 minutes before it's wheels down.
Mm-hmm. But you'll have plenty of time to wait if we can get you aimed at a long enough. Oh, my brain's gone.
Are we aiming for just any runway? Wait, what did she say?
You'll have plenty of opportunity once if we can get you a long enough. And the word is escaping me again.
What, runway?
I think that planes land runway. Yes.
You do realize as soon as we touch down anywhere in the world, the police and everyone will be all over us. Yes?
Only if you land somewhere where they're expecting you.
Babsy.
There's always the possibility of a water landing if you land close to, I don't know, an island that has a secret base on it. You know, where they hold parties.
Oh shit, we were there once, weren't we?
Uh-huh.
Was that in the Atlantic or the Pacific?
Pacific.
Pacific.
Yeah, it was in the Pacific.
Okay. Well, all right. If I could, would I know roughly where that is? Because otherwise, it's not going to be a lot of use to us if we don't know where it is.
Roughly, yes.
If you want us to try and make a water landing there, we can try. Not sure they're rated for water landings, though.
In case of emergency, I think they are. Just in case of emergency, though. We'll just have to make it an emergency. You know, the kind of emergency where if they don't land there, astronauts die.
Oh my god, sorry, I'm dealing with a really curious cat.
We never did talk numbers, Babsy. What are we looking at here?
This is This is family. How much do you want?
Part of me wants Acer to say, "How much do you have?" But um. Oh God. All right. All right. I'm asking. I'm asking other players here, not their characters. How much does one charge for an outer space, rescue mission?
I mean, this is a very serious mission with intense risk to our lives.
Yeah.
So probably a lot.
Well, what's a lot?
8 million. 8 million.
8 million? That's it? Is that a lot or not? I don't know.
We could go for another 20.
Double our money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know she just got a lot herself.
Yes,
So
yes, she did mention that, didn't she? How
it
does
wouldn't be enough to like financially hurt her. So
no? How does 20 sound?
Done. She did not hesitate.
Well,
Shit.
and that's where I'm like, what? If you ask for too high of a number, you risk offending someone, don't you? You say 200 million. Yeah, I don't really want to risk a redo on that. Well, computer, how cheap did she get us?
Not too cheap.
Well,
She's
how
family back.
right? How high would she have gone? Would she have gone 9 digits? Not 9 digits, but seven. Yeah, 9 digits.
She probably would have gone to up to 90 million.
That makes sense.
Okay. That's not too bad.
No, not at all. But yeah, we're probably gonna go ahead and all right, Babsy. Anything else I should know before we go? Any surprises?
Not that I know of. Of course, they keep this really close to the vest. It's been hard enough getting information out of Crit Fail's contacts.
Well, all right. Worst comes to worst, we can improvise.
Just try not to improvise like you did against the giant monster in Ashes.
Oof.
The person who did that improvising is currently on hiatus. That being said,
On hiatus back in Ashes again.
wait, what did she say? Hiatus back in ashes again?
Yeah. The Lovecrafter.
Oh, he was talking about Crash, but yeah, no, yeah, yeah, and we're still kind of recovering from that incident. Anyways, I'm sure we have a flight to catch. Kind of looking at Julia. Do you have any questions?
Now, I'll figure things out as we go along. I mean, it's not like we don't need a physicist on a ship like this.
You're a
You'll probably
theoretical
go around
physicist.
and get to fix it and look good.
You're a theoretical physicist, and I theoretically have a degree in physics.
I love it.
No,
Psychology says Babsy. Remember, you're the person who tells the people on the ship who's going space crazy.
I tell these people who whatever they want, and they'll listen to me. So if I have a theoretical degree in physics, I have a theoretical degree in physics. Also, it was a joke, but c'est la vie.
Good luck.
Yep, probably does get up and. Well, we'll do the long, slow trek through TSA.
Yep. Meanwhile, at Whitewater headquarters, no, it's Whitewater, Louisiana branch.
Yeah, I was like, why would the headquarters be in Louisiana? Come on.
Yeah, it's not. So you guys, one of you in shorts, get to room you were sent to for instruction, and of course everybody gives Knight the funny look, and basically they're saying you're going to be headed out to Cape Canaveral to assist in a joint operation, which most of them seem very confused about because, you know, who does anything in Cape Canaveral except NASA, and why does NASA need soldiers?
Why don't they?
They don't give you any more
Space
information
Force.
than that, except for who's assigned to which truck. So you get to know all those security officers' names that are going with you.
Greg, John, and Alan.
Meyer, Black, McDonald, Berry, Fernandez, Thompson, Davison, and Chavez.
Wait, did you actually have those ready?
Yes.
I love it. That's dedication, and I approve.
Hooray for name generators.
Oh, less fun. I thought you actually were creating whole stories for these guys.
Oh God, that would have been a pain in the ass for people who you might wind up being dispensable.
Yeah, they're like, you want to see pictures of my 6 kids? Like,
Excuse
no.
me, did you just steal the names from a Modern Warfare title?
No.
We started out with 13 men. Their names were, at the end of the day, there was just me.
Actually, reading off that list reminded me more of Rainbow Six.
Well,
The
they
original,
all
not
died in
what
the
they
end,
got
so
going today.
yeah, they all died in clear and
Oh,
present
maybe
danger.
because there's a Chavez in there. That's why it reminded me of that.
Well, they all died in clear and present danger, anyways. So
Yeah, but Dane Chavez was pretty cool.
Shrek,
Okay.
yeah.
So we've got people going towards where they need to go.
And I suppose Acer would
For
take. Oh, go ahead.
except for the sergeant who wants to talk to you, Knight. I can't remember. Oh, Smith. Smith. Of course, 3 guys look up. No, you. He points to Knight.
What's up, sir? What can I do for you?
Well, I know it's a nice place here in Louisiana, even though it's still technically winter here. But that doesn't mean you get away with being out of uniform when coming to the workplace. And can you leave the shorts next time?
Yeah, just got off the plane and had to come here. Didn't really have a chance to change from what I was wearing into the actual uniform.
All right. Next time, adapt. Go on. So you guys all get to go on onto another plane for a short hop. What do you try and get away with bringing you onto the plane, Acer?
Oh, actually, she's gonna play it safe. Yeah, she's if she needs to, she'll just convince an air marshal to give her a sidearm with her stunt.
Exactly.
Gonna use my stunt and going to influence the air marshal to give me his sidearm.
You don't even need to use your stunt. You can just influence them anyways.
But then what's the point of having the stunt?
Yeah, I think her son helps her a lot.
Oops. Alright, there we go. It's back to normal. Let's see here. No, I'd actually probably try and get to know Julie a little bit. There's got to be a person underneath all that steam and punk. Or is it punk and steam?
It's a person who occasionally runs a hand over where whatever parts of metal she might have been wearing were. You know, kind of out of her element, having to dress like normal people.
Now you know how I feel. And Acer's still wearing that mask. I mean, just her, her business uniform with the mask.
Yep. Probably getting some weird looks from people every once in a while.
Look, I understand this is the United States, but if this were Japan, they wouldn't give a fuck. So they can just deal with it.
Yeah. They're just wondering if you've brought some new disease from Japan over.
Well, and they wear them when they feel sick as a respect to everyone else.
Yeah.
This helps me prevent the spread of disease to you through mouth stuff. It doesn't eliminate it. It helps, though.
But really, it's to make sure that they don't die from knowing who you are.
Yeah.
It's a suitable substitute. If she could wear the skull mask all the time without getting weird looks, she would, and you know it.
Yes, we all know it.
But yeah, it's feeling like a fish out of water. Now you know how I feel when I'm not wearing this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like my outfit. It's just I don't get to wear it unless I'm doing something dangerous or fun.
What were you saying, Knight?
And I don't care if people are staring at me.
Knight doesn't need a mask anymore. Ever again.
Why?
I never needed a mask before.
He can look completely normal and walk around and then make like his mouth and nose invisible. So it's just like a flat little thing there.
Oh my god.
Or something.
That's horrible.
Would we be staring inside your head if your face, mouth, and nose are invisible? Or what would that look like?
Or you just make your head invisible at all times.
Ever see the movie They Live?
I don't know. I'm thinking that Knight would have taken the time to practice it to make it look like just parts of the feature are invisible. And I don't know. He'd have to work on it.
Just make your head invisible.
Practice. No, but he still wants his actual head so he can walk around and everybody wouldn't be like, what the fuck? I don't know. Just a random thought.
Yeah.
When your lips and shit are moving, people are gonna be like, what the fuck anyways? Or when your lips and shit are invisible, people are gonna be like, what the fuck anyways?
Yeah, you'll look like you had some sort of horrible accident. Which would make people look away.
Let's see.
Which would hide your identity. So I guess that works.
Yeah, but as to that, So you don't feel normal when you're not in your getup?
I feel more confident in it.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll admit I get a little nervous when I'm not dressed in this or my work outfit. Understatement of the year. But so what do you like to do?
Hot air balloons. It's really nice up there. And if you go on your own, it's quiet. No one bothers you, and you can just see the sights. Also, making things. Come up with
Oh,
an idea, something strange that no one's ever seen before, and making it become real. It's special.
oh, I understand. No one there to ask you silly questions like what do you do for fun?
Sorry, I'm not talking about present company, just.
She probably kind of gets a gentle elbow. I'm just teasing. Which is probably a first. Acer doesn't do any of that, like, normally, unless she's, trying to actively snipe at someone. I think that's actually that is kind of weird for Acer. That's really weird for Acer.
Hold up. Whoa.
Come on, what is this? Character growth?
Oh my god.
I wish I could draw. That would actually make a really funny comic.
Yeah, Acer kind of pauses for a second and goes, huh. A hot air balloon ride. Sounds like fun.
A lot more relaxing than an airplane. Giant tube flying through the sky faster than any car. I know it's supposed to be safer, but that's only statistically speaking.
Well, you know what they say. It's not the flying that kills you. It's the hitting the ground part. Or if you have particularly poor vitals, the heart attack that comes before.
That is definitely the case.
Yeah, Acer would actually try and make small talk throughout the flight with her. Acer notices she's nervous, and Acer knows how that feels. So anything she can do to try and, make her a little bit more comfortable is the plan.
Yeah, that works. It helps.
I don't understand why Acer's decided that now is the time to start treating your workers like they're humans, but here we go. So, yeah.
So this is a particularly nice employee who doesn't say stupid things to your benefactors like Revenant did last week.
That is a bonus. Yes, he is currently on my Human Torch idiot list right now, and we all know what happened to him. Let's just hope I don't have to do the same with this guy.
Hey, Widower, I brought you a snack.
I wonder how
And like,
Widower would feel about that.
Yeah, not he hasn't felt like doing that in a long while.
Widower, I need you to do something very, very important.
You start like that.
I won't do that. What if I throw in an extra 10K on top of what you're already going to be paid? 15K? What about
Would you do it
3
for
Scooby
two
snacks? Yeah. But yeah, would go ahead and yeah. I could ask her all of the questions in the world, but I don't want to put that weight on you to have to come up with answers potentially. I don't know how deeply you fleshed out these people's backstories. And then of course I start asking things like, yeah, hey, when were you born? Where are you from? What's your favorite color? I mean, she likes hot air balloons. Perfect.
Hot
And
air balloon.
what's your favorite color? What's your zodiac sign?
Yikes.
That's when you know to start running.
So your plane goes to Cape Canaveral, Florida, and of course there's people with signs with your new quote unquote last names pick you up, get you in a small shuttle with 5 or 6 other people.
Anyone familiar? Or are you talking to them?
I was talking to you, and
Okay.
no, nobody familiar.
I was just curious if they were picking up Night and Dusk Puppy at the same time.
Hey now.
You're an all-star?
Get your game on.
Go play. No one's gonna
Back to our scheduled programming.
Okay. I was gonna say no one's gonna finish that, but okay, yeah. Shuttle
Not
to
gonna
Cape...
push it any further.
Shuttle to Cape Canaveral, huh? All right.
All right, and like Babsy said, it doesn't look like Cape Canaveral's set up for any shuttle launches. There's no shuttle on the.
Pad.
Now that's a word I don't know. Yeah,
No
I
shuttle
guess
on the launch pad. Yeah.
Yeah. No rocket on the launch pad with a shuttle on top of it. That's the way it usually goes.
Interessant. Oh, probably going to probe the minds of some of the people here. The nice thing is, unless they're expecting it, they don't know I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So, probing some people's minds to see if anyone knows anything on the shuttle.
And actually, nobody knows anything about the shuttle. Most of the people who are riding with you are either astronauts, just finished training to be astronauts, or some sort of scientists. Not that many. It's like 6, and then you 2.
Probably, yeah, at some point through the ride, look at Julia and go, I guess for the sake of the mission, she takes the mask off. This is gonna have to go.
Wow.
Well,
we'll do it in front of her, but still not us. No, it's okay.
This is the way.
Yes, you will. At home. Not outside.
Yeah, didn't she show up at your hotel room?
Yeah, without a mask
just a
on.
hoodie and pajamas.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I didn't know you had him.
Yeah. No, but she's thinking, look, if, there are this many people here, well, we're supposed to be on the shuttle there. And this implies that we can be replaced if they think something's wrong. And so, if they see Acer wearing a mask, Sally wearing a mask, they could, conclude, well, she must be sick. We can always send somebody else up, which would fucking suck. And so, yeah, she's going to take the mask off just to avoid unnecessary questions.
That's fair.
And I have a feeling computer's like, I wasn't going to do anything with that, but you've decided, so... Since you say so.
Yeah. Does make sense.
Yeah. So,
Your thoughts are too logical.
Oliver, I didn't ask you.
No,
Oliver Byrne.
I'm everywhere.
Sentient
Why, I'm
bear.
even in Cosmos. Well, my mother is. I mean, what?
What?
I
Oh,
thought she
Knight's
was,
not here to defend himself.
I thought she was his girlfriend.
Ah, yeah. I
I
think it's even
just
more
had
funny.
a not safe for stream joke. I'll
Oh no.
Or maybe it is his girlfriend. He was uplifted from Cosmos by the Greys, and now he's in a whole
it
other
would work
universe.
either way.
Yeah, that is
Nope,
a question.
I'm not even typing that.
Bears mate with regular bears.
Yes, because we are, in fact, still bears.
What a concept.
Do uplifted bears shit in the woods?
Yes! It might not be ideal, but if we have to.
Does an uplifted human? Never mind. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, kind of look at Julian. For the sake of the mission, this must go, I guess. There. Now we're in the same boat.
Well, it's a good boat to be in. You guys are driven towards the base around Cape Canaveral.
Okay.
And you go through a procedure that the security guys go through before they got on the plane, where they take measurements, the same measurements that Babsy took from you before. They weigh you, they check your height, they give you a cursory physical exam.
Well,
Blood
they're
pressure.
trying to weed out doppelgangers or changelings.
More like they're trying to make sure that that they pack enough fuel and enough food.
I like my
All the
explanation
extra
better.
food they'll probably need to deal with bringing along soldiers, and all the extra fuel for lifting up their heavy asses.
I like my explanation better. Or rather, in her mind, Acer likes her explanation better. But, yeah, okay. How much later are Knight and Shadowhound expected to arrive?
Yeah, they probably get there about an hour after you guys get through with your exams.
Okay.
The scientists are making small talk. Soldiers are quiet. And then somebody comes out and has you follow them to the next area, which is actually, shoot, I can't remember the company. It's got to be Virgin that does the those upper atmosphere flights, right?
Well, so most recently, SpaceX has got the Dragon capsule.
No, for actual travel.
Yeah.
Not space going.
Oh, high altitude?
Yeah.
That would probably be. Oh, are you talking about like the space planes?
Yes.
That I think is something under work by Virgin Galactic. Yeah.
That's what I thought. It was Virgin. I was right. It's great to be right. But yeah, it's a space plane.
Oh.
And everyone's ushered onto it.
Oh, we're all going on board. Okay.
Yep.
Things just got a little more difficult.
Well, you don't want to kill a bunch of scientists?
Oh, no, no,
I'll
no,
do
no,
it
no.
for you.
It's just more people to control.
Yeah, if only you had a teenage girl with you who could control multiple people.
You know who would disapprove of that.
All right. After they take off, they close off the pilot's area from everybody and give you guys a real debriefing. So, we are currently on our way to Antarctica, in which we will be taking a shuttle. 15 hands go up from the scientists. Yes, we have a shuttle in Antarctica. The hands go back.
That's well, and actually, okay, so Acer's. I would imagine Acer has done like the cursory, high school interested in rocketry kind of thing. That's interesting. Just because the closer to the poles you go, theoretically, the more fuel it takes to actually get a rocket into the air. And that's why we launch so close to the equator, especially if the rocket trajectory is the following the curvature of the Earth. Sorry.
Yeah.
But
No, it actually makes sense, though.
now, launching from Antarctica has two big advantages. One, it's really fucking hard to find.
Yep.
Because, yeah. Two, what you can do is you can put it in these really odd elliptical orbits that go closer to the poles than anything else for less fuel, kind of. But you can more effectively put spy satellites up like that.
Also, you don't have to worry about shit dropping from the atmosphere and landing on stuff. I mean, normally they do it and they drop it in the ocean, but
Potato, potato, fire it, Patterson.
Yeah. It's easier to collect in the Arctic probably.
Patterson, fire a warning shot. Sir, this is a 20mm grenade launcher. Potato, potato, fire it.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of Monday. You missed it because Brian was like, "I want to upload an AI to the Fire Strike, and I want to make it slough slough. Completely, it's just slough slough." Yeah, and we were all laughing. We're like, "Oh no!" Like he's gonna be like, "All right," and he wants to put it in charge of the weapon, so it's gonna be like, "All right, focus a shot on their weapon system. Let's shut them down so we can interrogate them." Firing all missiles.
Firing all missiles.
Yeah.
Twinkle wasn't there for this conversation. Well,
nope.
God
well,
damn
this was out of character, so you're good.
Oh,
it's not really gonna happen.
They need to put in two AIs because they need to put in what's his face Zai's friend, the one that died.
Oh,
just to counterbalance left.
Here.
Yes.
God. But yeah. Anyway, sorry. That's what reminded me of it.
He'd be the Wheatley. So he from Antarctica, you'll be taking a wide orbit to where the International Space Station was, where we have Operation Black Hole. Murmur, 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 says all the people in there.
Right.
And he pulls up a schematic. There we go.
Oh.
Operation Black Hole is a test pilot program to see how well we can use the outer edges of our world, i.e., near space, to serve as places to keep people who are a danger to themselves and all others. Murmur, 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 says everybody.
Yeah, I mean that actually. Looking
Yes, it's a
over.
penal.
Go ahead.
He says, "Yes, it's a penal facility." The murmurs
Look
get
over
louder.
it. Look over at Anne and telepathically go, "Hey," and I can probably seeing her startled. No, it's me. Just in your head. How
I didn't know you could
much?
do that in her head.
I can do lots of things. How does this make sense to you? Like at all?
Well, maybe they can keep someone up there until they are rehabilitated. You can even think air quotes
Oh yeah.
enough so that they work for us, or if not, well, they can go for a walk.
If we had a consistent way of getting up and down here, I would just say, let's just take over the prison and turn it into our secret base. Actually, did they say anything about status report on this base considering all the power outages? Surely they've
No,
been
they
out
have not.
without. Oh, really? Well, it's very good chance that everyone would just be dead. Because if you don't have life support running for hours on end, well, air tends to go bad and people tend to die.
Fortunately, none of the outages lasted longer than 1 hour.
Mm. Okay, that's good to know.
Uh, so the guy keeps going. So it is a penal facility, and it is. We have been out of contact with them since the blackouts. More murmurs and a couple more hands. No, we do not have any further information as to whether the blackouts are going to return or not. But you get to be a part of this top secret, uh, a higher than top secret endeavor.
Did
And
they
you
happen
might.
to mention how many people are on board?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
There's there are people with their hands up. They haven't started checking on them to see if they have questions or not.
That's good. They can answer. They can ask the questions.
He indicates. Let's see. It's got to be. Yeah, this area over here.
Mm-hmm.
The shuttle will be able to dock right there.
Oh, there it is.
And yeah, I've been pinging it over and over just in case you guys hadn't seen it yet.
I was slightly scrolled down looking at the bottom. But I got it.
There is a small security contingent live in on the ship, cycled out periodically because you can't stay up there too long, or at least we can't force our workers to stay there too long. Murmur, murmur, murmur. More hands go up.
Right.
But since we've lost contact, we need to make sure of their safety, and if need be, corral the escapees if there are any.
Okay.
I'm going to take questions. However, once the questions begin stumbling into even further secret territory, I'll have to stop them. So think carefully about what you're going to ask. So he picks one person who thinks about it really closely. will we have time to examine the prisoners in case there's some sort of change in their status that needs to be documented? Says yes. Yes, we do need to make sure that they are, one, still incarcerated, and two, well, documented as to their current state of well-being. He picks another person who asks, "Who are?" and then stops, changes her mind about what she's going to ask. Will they be taken out of the station if they are ill? If they are ill, we will make the greatest attempts to stabilize their condition. They are not slated to return. We have not brought extra fuel in order to do such a thing.
Ooh.
As is, we are changing out some of the personnel, and we'll be making sure that all the personnel, if any are ill or not feeling proper, will be able to return, and we can leave some of the security personnel we're bringing along with us to replace them.
Now, is this something that is security personnel in the room with all this, or are we in a separate room?
Yeah, you're in the same room.
Okay.
And he just said that some of you guys are going to be left there.
Right.
And now there's more murmurs from that side of the ship, the plane.
I guess
Not on the ship.
Shadowhound will probably raise his hand.
Well, he picked you.
What methods do we have of suppression for any potential escapees?
You'll all be outfitted with the same type of equipment that the security guards in the facility have, which is stun baton and a not a stun gun, sorry, taser.
Now, I can't remember if he mentioned what kind of prisoners these are.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, so we shouldn't know that they are super powered. That's, yeah. I was trying to remember.
Actually, I have a question for you, Mr. GM.
Yes.
Am I able to combine two powers to do something? For example, because of telepathy, can I use influence on somebody without saying anything out loud? Like influencing them,
I thought that's kind of
telepathically?
I thought that's how it worked. Like when you have multiple powers.
Yes. When you have those two powers explicitly, they mention that as. I'm not sure whether.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of them is mentioned as a add-on to the other's power, and
Yeah.
So that's something I would be able to do.
I think it's telepathy where it says, well, if you're going to be in their mind anyway, you might as well ask them to do things while you're there.
Okay. All right. I was just kind of like, yeah, because if the situation ever arises that I can't say anything to someone, yeah. And as long as I can see them, I can force them to, well, not force them, but they will be at my suggestion.
Synergy, that's what it is.
Okay.
Or power. Yeah, influence. Not only can you read minds, but you can also tweak them just a little, just to your advantage. Influence and telepathy.
Yep. Julia raises her hand, and he actually picks her. So, in case of extreme emergency, would we be forced to abandon the mission entirely and leave them there? In case of extreme emergency, yes. yes, our current personnel are far more important than a few convicts. You're getting some more murmurs from the scientist side. And one raises their hand and picks on them. Who are these people? I'm sorry, that's stepping a little bit too far into.
I'm going to
what we're
reach
allowed
into his mind and ask him to please explain.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh my god.
okay.
So, he has to. I have to use a rapport attack defended with will.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh, oh, oh. How's your will?
Yikes. Not that high.
Yeah.
Best we'd get here is 7. Let's see. I clicked that button, Mr. Character Sheet. Why aren't you putting something on the screen?
It doesn't want you to show us. And actually, I just realized. Let's enable some 3D dice for our audience.
If you're like into that, Paka. I don't know.
There we go.
Well, hey, look, he succeeded. Just kidding.
Oh yeah, right. He conceded.
Might as well have. Look at that roll. Wow. He starts droning on about who's there. Let's see. It's
this is
Dr. Francesca Di Carlo of Italy, a Robert Cameron from America, Davion Wilkins, also from Canada, Stephen Iverson from Britain, and an unnamed person / John Doe who who never gave his name, from Australia.
Now, are these well-known superpowered people?
No,
No.
you've never heard of them. Actually, give me lore rolls.
Yep, I cannot lore, but I
need
can
to
roll.
switch lore up a little bit. I need to actually take that as a thing because.
Aw, I rolled
Oh wow!
0.
I actually did good.
You did good.
Because mainly I want to know if these are publicly known names.
Wow.
And
all right.
No, not publicly known names. However,
Julia.
Oh yeah, there's Julia. Wow, Julia had the best roll.
Because I want to start some panic. I mean, what?
Let's see. Davion Wilkins. The name sounds familiar. Something about a potential terrorist attack 10 years ago. Never seen since.
So much for habeas corpus.
If these aren't well-known names, I'm less concerned. I was gonna hope like if these were actual like supervillain names that people might recognize, like then I could ask my question again. I'm mainly trying to figure out what kind of suppression system they actually have on the station. You know, special gas or emitters. Without giving myself away, but no, if they're not commonly known, yeah.
Hey,
too late now because after that question gets answered, the guy was looks like he's trying to wonder why he gave the answer to that question. There'll be no more questions, he says.
I could easily make him ask more questions, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
You already put us at too high of a risk. Gosh.
Well, hey, if someone came out of the sides of the room and tackled him for telling us this, wouldn't you have liked to know, that it was that big of a secret?
I would have gotten a good laugh out of it, yes.
Being as it is, someone will probably be coming to relieve him eventually.
Probably.
Hi, my name's Cynthia. I'm your new handler.
Your new boss.
Boss, yes. What happened to the other guy? He fell. Where? We're in a plane. He fell. But we're in a plane. We know. Everyone just goes quiet.
By the way,
He
the
had to go
special
for a walk.
By the way, the special compartment in the back is not a restroom. It will depressurize and throw you out the back of the plane.
Then comes the question, why do you have one of those?
I will be at
In case you fall.
In case you fall. There you go.
We just learned they're actually all Russian.
Remember.
No. Grab him, teleport him into that room, and then teleport out.
Remember, no Russian. But,
All right.
Yep, that being said, I think I've tortured that poor man enough.
But I have accent. How are they gonna know I'm not Russian?
How dare you? Just because I have Russian accent does not mean I am Russian. This is fake Russian accent, obviously. Sorry.
All right. Back on track now with our scheduled programming.
So you guys, after well, it's an amazingly short time compared to a regular flight that would have gone to Antarctica from Florida. I mean, that's why you take a space plane, because they're fast.
Yeah, there's less air resistance up there, meaning you can go faster.
So you guys land in Antarctica and are given parkas to walk the. Doesn't seem like a long distance to the facility from the airstrip / ice strip ? Question mark. But it is cold, and once you get there, you're once again split into two groups: the heads and the soldiers. And there are mumbles among the scientists about whether it's ethical to lock people up in space, or whether it's ethical to make people work in space as security against people who are locked up in space.
Do any of them try and talk to Acer?
Let's see.
One tries to make the awkward jokes. So, what are you in for? I'm Alan.
Yeah, some people do ask, what is your specialty on this trip?
And Acer is going to give them a blank, almost militaristic look, like, what she's about to say. Well, like what they're asking is not really worth her time. And then she goes, Sally Adams, psychologist. And then she turns back. Because if I get
so
to...
you'd have an idea of how long you could keep someone on a spaceship without risking their mental health.
Turning back, what I'm here for is nothing... I'm trying to think of the proper way to phrase this. The mission I've been given is none of your business.
And they give you that look that says, okay, rude, and they leave you alone.
Yes!
What a stuck-up bitch.
Well, basically, I'm sitting here thinking if I can convince them I'm not a psychologist, but from somewhere even more super secret, then me walking off with a prisoner is not necessarily the oddest thing ever.
Yep. Meanwhile, in the
Each time I go there, I have to reassure people, yes, I'm here for security. Yes, I'm a little skinny. I'm not the scientist, dude. I am actually security.
yeah, well, a lot of them are like, I don't want to fucking switch jobs with a guy who's stuck on a spaceship all year long.
That would be amazing, though.
When somebody else comes to debrief just the soldier side, which includes pictures of people along with their names. So Dr. Francesca DiCarlo, codenamed Ostia, physically dangerous, can manipulate bone straight through the flesh.
Wait, who
Avion
was that?
Wilkins, that was Dr. Francesca DiCarlo, the first person on the list of people that are locked up there. Operation Black Hole.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason why these people are locked up far away from everybody else.
I am
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Do any of them sound tame enough to reasonably be, you know?
Well, they're not
Oh, you're right.
debriefing your end of things.
Guys, tell Acer which ones are like stable enough to take with us.
Already thinking about it. But not Bone Man.
Bone Woman.
Bone Woman, even worse.
Her
I don't know
bone
why.
is bigger than your bone, guarantee.
Oof.
Robert Cameron. Unknown, unspecified transformation powers. That's the person you've got to get. You guys have got to get out of there. They say,
Unknown.
yeah, unknown transformation powers.
Oh, I heard transportation. I was like, why is he here then? He should be able to just go boop. Oh, but okay, that makes more sense.
Davion Wilkins, who can increase power level of other supers' powers, or potential energy, i.e., things like explosives.
Damien.
And they have 7 pictures for his name, and well, it explains that he has a strange setback to his abilities that ages 10 years a night until his physical body is approximately 70, and then he over that night he resets to 10 years old.
Oh, it's like reverse fucking Benjamin Button. Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad, but of course they time the trip so that you get there when he's in either 60, or if it takes an extra day, 70. Stefan Iverson, known as the Crooked Man. He can make anything bend 90 degrees.
Ow. Sorry, still on Bone Woman and now that.
So, serial killer in Britain. It took a lot for MI6 to cover up his antics, especially the fact that one of the people that was sent after him turned out to be Dr. Francesca DiCarlo, who was assisting Interpol in trying to find him. And Nobody knew what she could do until she started unbending people, or at least their bones. And then and then the fight between the two of them, that was quite a mess. She'd bend him, he'd unbend himself. He'd bend her, she'd unbend herself, and well, he'd bend things that aren't her, and stuff would start falling down. Buildings, scaffolding, the train, horrible things happening.
You're just walking down the fucking street, and all of a sudden, one of the buildings bends over to look at you like you're a piece of change on the floor.
Yep. And then that lovely 90-degree angle snaps off and starts falling on you.
Oh, look, a quarter smash. Oh,
So
poor
once
guy.
once they captured him, they also took her away too. Because yikes!
They just locked her up even though she was helping them?
Yes, they were.
Okay, we're taking her. We're taking her too.
Okay,
And John Doe apparently ran rampant in Australia. He seemed to be exhibiting several powers: super strength, super speed. He was ultimately taken down by the Bro, but he seemed at least as powerful as the Bro at the time.
Bro, that's awesome, bro.
Now, as to how they're being held, the Crooked Man and Dr. DiCarlo are in rooms under the lovely power of those boxes that Jacobs made. So was Davion Amp Wilkins. However, Robert Cameron was also sedated, and so was John Doe. So sedated and had those lovely boxes keeping their powers down. So basically, those two haven't been awakened, as far as they can tell, 3 years.
I want to blow this station up.
Sorry,
I'm still stuck on the fact that they just locked someone up. Like, oh, you're Interpol, but you have powers, so locked up forever. So yeah,
this place is getting blown
very
the fuck
unhappy
up.
about the state of these people, of how these people are being taken care of over on your side. In fact, you get a lot of good thing they got rid of those freaks.
God damn
yeah,
it!
Shadowhound, on the other hand, like that's where one of my targets went.
Can I have a question?
Seems
for
like
Julia?
Whitewater is very anti-powers. For what it sounds like.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question for Julia. When she was taking a look at this schematic, did she notice any apparent flaws that we can exploit to maybe, I don't know, blow up the station?
It's pretty hard to figure out from just the quick look they gave us, but it's got to be a central power supply somewhere, and it's a central power supply. There is the potential of rewiring, and I really doubt that it's going to be an entirely solar-run station. So it's probably very easy to.
Are you suggesting we allow a nuclear reaction that is in a controlled critical state to turn into an uncontrolled critical state, thereby exciting atoms and melting through whatever container it's currently sitting in, and causing a hole in the vessel and having it implode?
if they have it set up in the right way, it's as simple as draining the water from the coolant tank.
Or pour beer on it.
Ferb,
Which is frighteningly true.
Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. Or next session, or
Nukinator.
behold, a nukinator. Yes, we call those nuclear weapons. I don't care. Sorry, that was all I had for her.
Yeah, Knight's trying to keep the normal face on as hard as possible because everybody's being mean and he's not happy.
Yeah. Yep. You're stuck on in a room full of human supremacists.
Yeah. So we can leave them on the station too.
Hold on. Just 'cause I shoot people with a sniper rifle don't mean I'm not human. Just 'cause I can get in your brains and, wiggle around in there and steal some of the juicy bits don't mean I'm not human.
I should be able to figure out how to fly a shuttle.
Well, I can always convince... Well, we'll see how many people it specifically takes to fly this ship. I'm assuming just one.
All right. So... They start prepping the flight crew first, which is a group of 5. Then the soldiers, then the other scientists. And before you know it, everyone's piled into seats on the secret shuttle, which has no name. I mean, who names something that's supposed to be top secret and doesn't exist, you know?
Exactly.
I think you mean...
It's not like it's Shuttle McShuttleface.
I was gonna say, I think after this mission is over, you mean our shuttle.
No. In the Arctic, on a shuttle with no name.
Hey.
All right, everybody, give me a physique roll.
Oh, of course.
Because I know you're in good health, but taking off on your way to space.
Oh! Night.
Yikes!
Oh.
Yikes, Knight.
I know.
I rolled a flat 0 plus 3. It's not night levels, so
Yeah, Acer gets a little bit dizzy and almost passes out, but Knight?
Is there a reroll option thing or something? Fuck.
Does one of your aspects help you out in this way? If so, you can spend a
not prone to vomiting.
Every day is a new day to develop better.
Hey.
Okay. That works. You can reroll.
Yep.
To not pass out in my spacesuit and puke. Yeah. Okay, that's still a lot better than what he rolled before.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, at some point Acer would probably look across at Anne and go, you excited to go into space? I can just see
Yeah,
her
this is
having her
fun.
hands up in the air like a roller coaster. Woo! Sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
considering her role, yeah. So you only pass out a bit there at night, but it's not like you're loose or anything. Everyone's strapped in.
It's that thing where they
Oh,
actually plan for their astronauts to pass out
I
a
was
little
gonna
bit.
say because it is
Yeah.
a consistent. Is it 4Gs going up, or is it higher than that? I'll find out. You
I
continue.
think the limit's 6 before your heart explodes.
Could uh, long periods, yes. Fighter pilots have pulled more than that and lived to tell the tale, but it's not good for you. It's not good for you at all.
No.
Look up some of the rocket sleds out in the deserts sometime. Yeah.
Okay, so Google says it's 3 Gs when a rocket takes off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's partially why
So
Sally is having issues getting the words out. Well, her nickname is based on Sally Ride. Let's hope this isn't the Challenger.
And this is a good point with you people heading off into space to end the episode.
Oh my god, it's already been wow. I feel like it's been such a short time. I was ready to keep going. But it's 11 o'clock. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you fly.
And
Okay.
boy, it's been fun with Eugene the GM
And I
White
would
Wolf.
If we all wake up in that room and Eugene's actually been using the power to like make us think we're doing this as a training exercise, I will kill you.
I actually do have a question, computer, about the commands I'm able to give with influence.
Ooh.
Can I
What
ask
question?
someone to go to sleep?
No, that's a hard thing to be able to just do on command.
Can I ask someone to go lie down and take a rest?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just put it this way. Acer's growing really, really attached to Julia at the moment. She's kind of the curiosity that we need right now. But don't think for a minute that if we have to sacrifice one of our own to get off this ship, she's not going to be it. Is that a mean thing to say?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it's not a mean thing to say. It's an evil thing to say, which is what you want, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because here's the thing. I would have to pay her if she made it back. And I have no problem with paying her. But if someone does have to, stay behind, I'm not leaving behind the principal. And I'm not leaving behind any of our... I'm not leaving behind Bonebender, okay?
We can't leave behind the target. We can't leave behind Bonebender, and we can't leave behind. Shoot, I typed in the name. Where'd it go?
The guy who was as strong as the bro?
No. Damian Wilkins.
Oh.
Why him again?
Because he can amplify powers.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Which means I can amplify powers.
Which means you can amplify your power
amplifyings. We can amplify our amplifier if I amplify. We can amplify each other infinitely. Not really. I don't think that actually happens. But he would be a very good support asset.
What if he amplified your dampening effect?
They would. I believe it's actually pretty simple. It's just I can actually find out. I think it just increases it by another +2 most likely.
does it not cancel it out? Does your dampening not cancel out the
No.
amplifying?
Oh, well, he gives me the empowered boost, which it's a very basic. It's just a boost. So like I could use it to empower my power, which means he would then not have his.
Gotcha.
But his is like it's like bardic inspiration is how amplification works.
Oh, okay.
You give them the boost empowered, which they may invoke during any use of their power. You can only have one
Perfect.
boost in play at a time. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Unless you have the upgrades. So yeah, like if you gave me the boost and then I use my power, it would be like a +8. Everyone would have to overcome a +8.
Right. Well, yeah, I
He
was gonna
also
say.
said he can amplify explosions.
Yep.
Oh gosh. Well, you guys better be
So he
careful,
would be
otherwise
very
Julia will become the favorite, Acer's favorite.
Well, the Damien is already Shadowhound's favorite. I'm just saying. No, that's Mythos. Shadow buddies.
I was gonna
All right.
say.
Anyways,
Anyway, it's time to go. Let's start with Shadowhound.
what up? I'm Shadowhound. I'm Shadowhound. Yeah. Yeah. We are going to space. It's so exciting. Oh my god. We're gonna rescue some prisoners and like I want to take Bone Lady because it's weird because she was technically good working for Interpol, but she got betrayed by the good guys. What makes a better villain than that? Like if we can get her, not only because her power is amazing, but because she would be totally down with being a villain, I hope. But anyways, yeah, I played Shadowhound. You can also catch me every other Saturday for the Bitter End in the Apocalypse World system in a flooded water world. It's great. I play Eot, the wild child who and is treated like a child because apparently Starlight's his mother and Cassiel is his father, who's a meanie. Um, but you can also catch me on Sundays for Tales from the Cosmos as a multitude of characters, as the Silver Spire has opened up every past character we've ever had. So I'm not going to even list them at all. You'll just hear as we play them. There's a lot, and I've got another one. It's great. You guys will love it. Please watch. And Mondays is Oliver Byrne, the bear who is just a bear. Uh, yeah, and it's great. And I'm unemployed now, so excitement. And that's me.
Okay, Acer?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cyrus Smith, and today you saw me playing Sally Ride. I mean Sally Adams. I mean Acer. And let's hope that this job doesn't go like, well, the Challenger, or
Oof.
the Endeavor. What was the other one? You know, it has been so long. Actually, I don't think I was even born for the Endeavor accident. No. I think it was the Endeavor. Hold on. I don't know why I am. No. No, and it's not Endeavor. Does anybody know which one it is?
No idea.
It was.
I thought it was just a Challenger. I don't remember another one.
No, there was one that tore apart on re-entry. Yeah, Columbia.
Oh yeah, Herb.
Space Shuttle Columbia. Let's hope we don't break up on re-entry like the Columbia. And
yeah, I was a year old when that one happened. I wasn't even a year old yet.
And God rest the souls of those brave astronauts. Anyways, you can also catch me on today's Wednesday, so tomorrow, Thursday, in Fast Cars and Clear Gems, and now we finally have a fast car. We decided to we were able to give Joker, my character, a fast car, a 70 Plymouth Roadrunner, which, yes, that was a fast car. Is. You know what? Don't talk to me. You can also find me on Sundays running Tales from the Cosmos, where a band of misfits, well, there's a lot more misfits on the way. And nobody's asked how Alma basically destroyed a piece of Deedra's soul to tell a whole bunch of people around the world, hey, our party's pretty cool. You should come join us.
All right, then.
Something tells me Deidre probably felt that too. No big deal. You can also find me on Mondays playing Twinkle Bailey, the isekai that wasn't there Monday, but will be here this Monday. And yeah. At this point, Acer could, would take everybody except Mr. 90-degree Angle Boy, because he was a serial killer in the past life, and we've only got room for one serial killer on this ship. Okay, 2 serial killers.
Yeah, I was like, now hold on. I guess I wasn't serial. I'm a bounty hunter, assassin, whatever.
Oh, so you just heavily agree. Yeah, Acer's a serial killer.
Does Tony Lucky Charms and the Silly Rabbit count as serial killer? Because I eat a lot of cereal.
Okay, 3 serial killers. And, if actually it wouldn't be serial, it'd be a mass murder if Julia, blows up the station. But I don't think she's going to have any qualms about that, because they absolutely hate, non-superpowered humans. Or, no, superpowered humans. There you go. But, yeah, that's me.
Okay, Knight.
All right, Knight, go on. Scott, call me Scott, Psych, whatever. I played Knight, and he's in space. He don't like these people. I think every single person needs to die but the one person we need. But that's his own thought. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so tomorrow night. Fast card, clear gyms. I play Mikey, who plans to be in a completely different building doing the surveillance cover-up so everybody can go in and steal things, so that if it's compromised, they all die and he can run away and join a new life. Yeah. And then on Friday, because we brought back Ballad of Menagerie, I'm plays Jess, who's the captain of the menagerie, and brain just went kaput and forgot. I don't know. We flew to a planet. We talked to people at the tree company, Paperleaf Tea Tree Company. Why does he have to make it so long? Just Paperleaf Tea Trading Company or something? I don't know. We talked to people there. That's what we're doing. And then I'm also in Bitter Ends on the Apocalypse World, where I play Castiel, the daddy that denies people from going to their home and then yelling at the other person for getting stabbed. Because I'm whatever. And then on Sunday, I'm in Cosmos as Fagara and his fun little bear that may be an ancient ancestor of Oliver. We don't know yet. Could be. I don't know. Ancient time. It's like an ancient relative, Oliver Byrne, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out why I got pulled into this, but hey, I get to shoot things with my bow, so that's all that matters, and I'm just having fun. And then we're back on Monday. We're on Fire Strike as Xander, where Xander got to play temporary captain for the day. Yeah, kind of scary thought. But hey, we flew to the American Republic and got a briefing. You can't have big weapons, blah, 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 blah. He didn't care. And then he went to the university and talked to one of his old friends, the dean of the university, and is trying to access to a library so that he can research more about finding the code for this sifter. And then on Tuesdays, I'm also in Ulsterbridge as Isabella, who is the communications person for the group. She has to do all the talking. Kind of different for me, but we're getting better. And, we work on a farm, so we're going to figure out what it's like to work far from a city on a farm and see what pops up. And then that brings us back to Wednesday, I guess. Holy kerfuggles. I'm done.
And I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming. And aside from running from Hench to Mensch every Wednesday, I'm also in Tales from the Cosmos as Eliadris Night Eye, the elf who's wondering what happened to all those other souls in the gem that Alma just destroyed. And I'm Nightblade, a wizard who wants to get a very dangerous book back. So that's going to be it for this week, folks. We're going to get out of here with I don't know. What shall we RIP?
Shit. R.I.P. Earth.
Ace of stress.
Acer stress. I got nothing.
RIP Gravity.
Yeah.
Whoop! There goes gravity.
Oh, okay.
R.I.P.
Gravity.